So, hi everyone. Welcome to Adventures with Raven and Rowley. I'm Raven and this is Rowley. Last week I asked you to decide how are you going to use your RV before you buy it. This week's video is an update on the 6x12 cargo trailer conversion, cleaning it out and solving a security problem and some sad news. If you're curious, please join us on this journey and continue to watch. Right? Right? Isn't that okay? A multitude of problems have come up. So let's do the bad news first, okay? I can't move the trailer because the car is backed right up to the hitch. So nobody's got any way of moving the trailer short of picking up the car and moving it. And then I can just imagine the alarm going off. I can't get in touch with the owners. They live in Hungary, in the country, European country of Hungary. Their phone number is in Arizona. The number, when I dialed it, didn't say it was disconnected. It just said they couldn't connect and to check with your provider. So my phone company, 𝑩𝒊𝒐𝒈𝒓𝒂𝒑𝒉𝒊𝒆𥑔, link in the description below, doesn't handle international calls to Hungary, although it's a Verizon sub-company, but what can you expect for $25 a month for unlimited everything? Normally their program is $40 a month, but if you get into a group with other people, they reduce it by $5 down to $25 is the lowest you go. So I get unlimited hotspot, telephone, everything for $25 a month. As I said, the link is in the description below. Anyway, I don't have their email address. I also don't, so I can't contact them via email. I also don't have their street address. And to top it off, they didn't leave the key to the car at the gatehouse like they were supposed to. So there's no way I can move that car or even touch it without, can you imagine, as I said, the alarm going off, right? And then just yesterday, I received a letter from the park that says I've got to put all of the stuff that I took out of the trailer and piled around the back of the pad trailer, kind of neatly, but I have to put all of that stuff back into the trailer because it's unsightly and they don't like that. So that was that. So right now, I'm at a dead stop. I've found in the past that when these kind of things, stalls happen, it means that I should slow down, stop, take another look in another direction. Take some time, breathe. This may be a good thing because then I can focus on other things like answering some of your questions if you have any questions about RV living, because I've lived in an RV now for 4 years total, 2 years in a motorhome and 2.5 years in a fifth wheel. Well, as I said, this may be a good thing so that I can focus on other things like a car. I have to find a car with a hitch that will pull the trailer, preferably an SUV, that will pull the trailer and is in good working order for the amount of money that I've got. Now, for the good news, because there is good news, I can fix the doors. I can put the new lock on, I can put the security bars on, and that kind of thing. Let me interrupt right here and let you know that I have purchased and finally received the carriage bolt set, the travel trailer entry door lock, the cargo trailer ramp locks, and the security barricade brackets. I haven't done it yet because it's by 8:30 in the morning when I can get the key to the storage area. It's usually about 100 degrees, and you don't want to be in anything in 100 degrees. The Hungarian couple will return by the end of September, probably sooner. It has to be sooner because they've got to re-register the car and they've got to get the car started. It's been sitting there in the sun for an entire year. So I would suspect that they'll probably show up at the end of this month, August, or at least in the middle of September. Then I can bring the trailer over to the lot that I'm at right now with the fifth wheel. And as long as I'm not doing obvious construction like cutting holes for windows in the sides, it's okay for me to proceed for 30 days. I can keep it next to me for 30 days. And the big thing, so that means I can do insulation and anything that doesn't make a lot of noise and that isn't obvious construction. And the big thing, it'll be below 100 degrees by then. At least I hope so. I know this year has been really crazy. The temperatures have been outlandish, but with a little luck, it'll be under 80 degrees, you know. So I've got to relax and relearn relaxation and take it slow. I've been on the fast pace for quite some time now. So I got to slow down. Obviously, I've got to slow down. My problem is that I want it now. Whatever it is, I want it now. Okay? And that's that. So there won't be any updates for probably another month about the cargo trailer. But there's other stuff coming about RVs in general and questions you should ask yourself and things you could do, you know. So anyway, Rowley. I got to tell you a story about Rowley. I lived right next door to, I'm in a fifth wheel. She had, the woman who was there on the other side has a motorhome. She gave Rowley to me. So every morning he would sit in the window on the bed and stare out and wait until she wakes up in the morning. And then as soon as she woke up and opened her door, he would come tearing down so that I could let him out so he could run over there and say good morning. Well, she moved. She actually got up and moved away from him. Can you believe? He watched out the window after she moved. He watched out that window all day long, waiting for her to return. He wouldn't come away from the bed. He wouldn't eat unless it was desperately necessary. He was depressed, I think, just watching out that window, waiting for her to return. Well, I kept telling her, she's gone. She's all gone. Shifty, her dog. Shifty is all gone. They're all gone. They're not coming back, you know. I kept telling him, you know, she's all gone. Then a family moved their trailer into that spot. He went crazy. He went crazy, barking at them all day long, every day. Every time he saw them, every time they got in or out of their car, he would bark out that window at them, you know. And it was, you know, me trying to get things done and trying to calm him down and tell him she's not coming back and, you know, that kind of thing. Then they moved. I said, okay, I have to move next month because we have to move periodically in this park. Can't stay in the same spot forever. And it was right next door. So I said, okay, I'm moving over there. So I moved over there to that spot. So he's totally confused. So we go for a walk. He comes back. He goes back to the spot where I was. You know. And then I guess he remembers, okay, there's nothing there. There's no trailer there, nothing, you know. It's just an empty lot. So finally we moved Tuesday, and today is Thursday. So he's beginning to not be so anxious about going to that spot. But then now he looks out the window. I guess he still thinks he's another spot over there, you know, maybe, wait a minute, let me start this again. So now he barks at the people who live next to us, because when we moved next to another family. And so he looks out the window and he barks at them. Every time they get in and out of the car, every time he probably thinks we're still in the same spot and these people moved into this woman's spot and that kind of a thing, you know. So maybe he thinks we're there. Who knows what he thinks? But anyway, he's still barking. Not as much. I'm trying to get him to believe that they are not coming back. And that's that. You know. Thanks for watching. Please ring the bell and subscribe to Adventures with Raven and Rowley if you haven't already. And please share my videos. If you've got questions, please put them in the comments below and I'll answer them in an upcoming video. See you next Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Stay safe. Take care of you and yours. And blessed be.